Hello everyone, Langela Tamjitashi. So I wanted to continue with this series on different words spelled out in Tibetan and how to spell them. And I wanted to do another interesting Dharma word that also has a unique spelling that's important to know if you want to be able to spell and read in Tibetan. So let's jump right into it then. So we have our first syllable here, which is starting with this letter ba, okay? And ba here, ba has a yatag, okay? And yatag is a subscript, and anytime that a letter has a subscript, then we can identify that letter as the root letter. So ba here is our root letter. So ba here, then we spell it out ba yata, and then it gets like a ja sound, okay? So this is a very unique phenomenon in Tibetan spelling, is that when you have one of the three kinds of bas, we could call them, right? Either ba, pa, or ba, right? So when we have one of those three with the yatag underneath, then they get, depending on what it is, some kind of a ja or cha sound, right? Depending on whether it's high tone or low tone or with or without aspiration, right? So then it gets that kind of sound once you add the yatag. So that's important to know when you come across those kinds of words in Tibetan texts, okay? So we have pa yata cha, okay? And then pa yata cha nga chang, okay? So chang. And then we go to the next syllable, okay? Which starts with the letter cha, okay? And this cha has a vowel marker, right? And so anytime that a letter has a vowel marker, you can immediately identify that letter as your root letter, right? So cha, shab, chu, chu, pa, chup, okay? So chang, chup, chang, chup. So that's what we have so far, and then we go to the third syllable, okay? And again, the first letter here is sa, and sa is our root letter. How do we know that? Because it has the vowel marker, the jangpo, right? So we automatically know this is our root letter sa, okay? Sa, jangpo, se, ma, sa, sem, okay? And we don't pronounce this sa. Why? Because when sa is a suffix, right? Either when it follows just after the root letter or the second letter after the root letter when it's a post-suffix, right? The sa itself is silent, it doesn't get pronounced, right? So this just gets pronounced as sem, right? And then we go to the final syllable, okay? And this starts with the letter da, okay? But da here is not the root letter, okay? Da is one of the prefixes, right? So it could be a prefix, but also ba is never a suffix, right? It's never a suffix or a post-suffix, right? So this ba here has to be the root letter, okay? So that's how we know that this ba is the root letter and not this da, okay? Sometimes da could be the root letter, but not in this case, okay? So we start with da, right? And then when we have a prefix, right, we always add this o sound. That's how Tibetans spell it out. So you would hear Tibetans spelling out like this. So da o, ba, a, ba, right? Ba. And this a suffix already has an a sound, and the automatic vowel sound for this syllable is a anyway, right? That's the automatic vowel sound for any consonant in Tibetan. So it doesn't change anything here, right? So then the final pronunciation for this word is jangchu semba. Jangchu semba, okay? So jangchu just means like we would say in English, enlightenment, right? And the Sanskrit term is bodhi, right? So enlightenment or awakening is changchup in Tibetan. And then we have this really nice word sem, right? Sem is a super useful word because it basically means mind or consciousness, right? But it can also sometimes mean like sort of heart, like we would say heart in English, but not the physical heart, the kind of emotional heart, right? So then if it is followed by the last syllable, right, ba, which comes from this word bao. Bao means like a kind of warrior or hero, right? And so ba here means like heroic or courageous, right? So jangchu semba can be translated into bodhisattva, basically, right? Bodhisattva meaning someone who's on the path of enlightenment and wishes to liberate all sentient beings. So the Tibetan word for this is Jangchu Semba. Jiangju Senpa, right? So I think that's a super cool word to know, and it has an interesting spelling that's super useful to know. So I hope that you found this interesting, and I hope you're enjoying learning these different Tibetan words and how to spell them along with me. So thank you very much. 念讨论你出去学英 See you later. 节了节哟。